Hello and welcome to VOA's Red Carpet. I'm Jackson Bunganye. This week on the Red Carpet, we visit Malawi's House of Zenria, a fashion house in Lilongwe that is making sustainable, eco-friendly clothes. And this month, the United States and the West Indies are co-hosting the International Cricket Council Men's T20 World Cup. And indigenous fashion designers gathered in New Mexico to celebrate couture and creativity at the first ever Native Fashion Week. Those stories plus the Basketball Africa League season has come to an end with the trophy heading to Angola. Let's get on with the show. Season 4 of the Basketball Africa League officially ended in Kigali, Rwanda, with Angola's Petro de Luanda lifting the Continental Trophy after beating Alali Libya 107-94. This year, the BAL League expanded to include 12 club teams from 12 African countries playing 48 games across 4 African countries: South Africa, Egypt, Senegal, and Rwanda. Nigeria's Rivers Hoopers beat Cape Town Tigers for the 3rd position. Elali Libya's Joe Lual Achwil Jr. was named the most valuable player of the 2024 Basketball Africa League. He averaged 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks in 10 BAL games. Rivers Hoopers point guard Will Perry was awarded the Manute Ball BAL Sportsmanship Award for a 2nd season in a row. I asked him what he wants to be his legacy in the BAL. This is what he said.
I hope when I'm done, people remember me, that's all, and not that I was some great player or anything, but that my teammates enjoy playing with me. They have good stories about me. So that's the type of legacy I'm trying to leave.
Nigeria's Rivers Hoopers Divine Eke was instrumental in the team's success this year. The New Jersey native has played for teams in Europe and America. I asked him what the future holds for him after BAL.
I just go with the win. Obviously, I want to play at the highest level, no matter if that's EuroLeague, Euro Cup, the NBA, so I just go with the win, whatever my agents or my coaches want to help me with or think is the best decision, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Artificial intelligence image generators can mimic artist styles, threatening their livelihood. Madibo looks at how artists are fighting back using tools designed to disrupt AI systems.
Freelance artist Carla Ortiz designs characters and scenes for the movie and TV industry.
Here's some of the stuff I did for Black Panther.
Sought after by clients for her skill and distinctive style, Ortiz was shocked to discover that major AI image generators were trained using her art and are now simulating it.
It's really egregious, especially because this is now an overnight industry that's billions of dollars competing in our own markets.
Image-generating AI systems are trained using billions of images gathered from the internet without permission.
In response to what we've
Ortiz is among those challenging this practice in the American legal system. She is also taking direct action.
Welcome to Glaze.
She and other artists hope to protect their online images using software that confuses AI models during training. Called Glaze, its creators say the software makes tiny changes in an image that humans don't notice, but that distorts the AI's perception, pointing to an artist in the public domain instead, like Van Gogh. Glaze and a follow-up version called Nightshade were developed at the University of Chicago and are free to download.
The Nightshade tried to take one step further by not only stopping AI from learning from a piece of image, but also actively corrupt the knowledge base of these AI models.
The more the software is used, the greater the impact. Shan says the goal is to persuade AI developers to pay for the artwork they use.
If you get enough quantity of that out there, it's really going to start damaging some of the future products.
Ortiz's painting, Musa Victoriosa, was the first work ever glazed and has become a symbol of the battle ahead. Matt Dibble, VOA News, San Francisco.
House of Zendria, a fashion house in Malawi, is on a mission to bring about social change by making sustainable, eco-friendly clothes while running campaigns for people with disabilities. Red Carpet visited the founder, Zendria Kawanga, at her fashion house in Malawi's capital, Lilongwe. The House of Zendria is a well-known fashion brand in Malawi, which creates high-end apparel for both men and women. Its founder, a self-taught fashion designer, Zendria Kawanga, gained local attention when she designed an eco-friendly dress made from newspapers.
From there, most people got interested because they're so used to seeing if you're a Malawian fashion designer or tailor, the only thing you can make is out of chitenje, African print.
Now, her fashion house prides itself on dressing the country's celebrities and high-ranking officials like cabinet ministers. But besides making high-end apparel, Zendria is also using fashion to bring about social change in the local community. She runs an initiative known as the All Shades of Beautiful campaign with the mission to promote and encourage people with disabilities to advance within the fashion industry.
Basically, it's an initiative that is there to build entrepreneurs in the fashion business. We're trying to give exposure and the platform to fashion designers with and without disabilities that do not have the access to a market or being exposed enough so people would know them and buy from them.
Zendria says another area of focus is to share her skills with young and upcoming designers so they can find their place in the growing fashion industry in Malawi.
Imagine an industry is growing and you're the only fashion designers. I can't cater to all clients. I need to give a chance to the other fashion designers to also be able to provide services for other people. That's how we grow.
Today, several organizations have recognized her initiatives, which have seen her nominated in various fashion and art shows as she works to have her brand go global. Indigenous fashion designers gathered in the American Southwest to celebrate couture and creativity at the first ever Native Fashion Week. Gustavo Martinez Contreras has our story from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Nodding to the past and embracing the future, indigenous fashionistas took over Santa Fe to show the patterns of history during the first ever Native Fashion Week. Indigenous fashion is a staple of the city's yearly Indian market, but show creator Amber Dawn Bearrobe said it was time for a standalone event to showcase the talent of indigenous designers and highlight the continent's original inhabitants.
Contemporary indigenous artists in fashion don't get the recognition or the footprint or the representation that it needs to have, especially considering the history of Native North American art, design, culture, and the history of what we now call Canada, the United States. So the representation of indigenous arts in all of its facets needs a larger, wider footprint that does not exist.
Designer Himikala's Pam Baker's ancestral roots hail from the First Nations of Canada, Squamish, Kwakwaka'wakw, and Tlingit. She has seen the indigenous fashion scene grow from small gatherings decades ago to shows like this that feature the diversity of the Native experience.
I think every designer you talk to, their pieces all tell a story of their history. So coming together, showing myself from the Northwest Coast, then you have somebody from Toronto, then you have somebody from all over Turtle Island. It's going to be a great recognition of the indigenous art from Turtle Island, North America.
Designers did not shy away from social statements. The crowd gave a standing ovation to what Diné designer Carrie Wood called a solidarity look, showing a blend between Diné and Palestinian traditions as model Edwin Felter played a song in his native Tewa language.
By weaving together our two cultures through our clothing, I wanted to show how similar we are in what's happening right now. Because from the way I see it, what's happening now in Palestine is what happened here in the U.S. to indigenous people.
This celebration of indigenous artistry also drew movie stars. Hollywood actor Wes Studi said he never imagined this could happen.
If you had asked me if there's going to be a fashion week of Native American fashion even 15 years ago, I would have said, you're crazy. But, here it has come about, simply because natives have started putting their heart, their integrity, their dreams and their visions out there for the public to see. So we are no longer the invisible race of noble red men, if you will.
In addition to this show, organizers say indigenous designers will continue to join the yearly Indian market to give Native American fashion and models broader platforms. Gustavo Martinez Contreras, VOA News, Santa Fe.
This month, the United States and the West Indies are co-hosting the International Cricket Council Men's T20 World Cup. And despite its overseas popularity, cricket remains largely unknown in America. VOA's Mohammed Atif has more.
For the first time, the U.S. will co-host, along with the West Indies, the International Cricket Council Men's T20 World Cup. American audiences will see a sport that originated in England and is dominated by nations like India, Pakistan, and Australia. In the opening match, the U.S. faces fellow T20 newcomer Canada, and Captain Monak Patel is confident of victory.
We played like 5 games and we won all the games there against Canada. So we've been doing really well, and as you said, good. We're playing against the top teams in our group. So I think every game will be important.
Cricket in the United States has been driven by the growing South Asian community. Fans are eagerly awaiting cricket's biggest rivalry, India versus Pakistan, on June 9 in New York. Tickets sold out instantly.
The best thing we could have done, being in the population of Indian and Pakistan community here in New York, and this couldn't be a better place than New York to host that match.
I've been able to meet the community. There is a lot of excitement. They are upbeat about this event, and also specifically the match, which is the mega match of the event.
Cricket, traditionally a long-format game, has evolved with the shorter 2020 version. The fast-paced 3-hour format known as T20 was introduced in 2003 and has attracted people who previously avoided cricket due to its length. Cricket lovers hope this will help the sport grow further in America.
Cricket in America could make a big difference, and especially the T20 format, because we know in America, the Americans want everything to finish in quick time. So I believe this T20 competition is going to be a success.
Team USA is hopeful that the tournament will spark a passion for cricket among all Americans.
It's all pretty surreal, to be honest. Look, I think it's hugely exciting, not just for, myself and the guys, in the USA team, but I think cricket globally as well.
Whether you're a lifelong cricket fan or new to the game, this T20 World Cup promises action, excitement, drama, and unforgettable moments. From big hits to 90 miles plus bowling speed to nail-biting finishes, cricket fever is set to sweep America. Mohammed Atif, VOA News, Washington.
Thank you for watching VOA's Red Carpet. I'm Jackson Vunganyi. For more entertainment news, remember to check us out at voaafrica.com. We are also on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Until next time, goodbye, everyone.